When it comes to today's connected home, parents are increasingly trying to manage their kids' online activity. If you leave kids alone, they'll probably stay on Facebook all day long. But what do you do when you're at work? Well, I got my good friend Matt Whelan from Linksys to help explain what parents can do. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us, Andy.
You know, I really like Linksys routers. You know, I'm a big fan.
Absolutely.
But you guys are starting to go into the cloud with your smart Wi-Fi apps that can really help parents manage their kids' online behavior. And I was hoping maybe you can give a demonstration on some of the apps and what it can do for parents.
Sure. So we've got our own app, which you and I have obviously spent a lot of time looking at. And this one's called Linksys Smart WiFi. It's available on iOS. It's available on Android. So if you've got a smartphone or a tablet running either of those, it works for you. And what this app will allow you to do from anywhere, anytime. So you can be in Vegas right now. You and I are talking and you want to check in on your network back in Vancouver. You can log into the Linksys Smart WiFi app. And as a parent, you might say, I need to check what my parental controls are saying for me. And I need to check on a device level what is happening on my network. Should I allow my kid's PC upstairs to only have connectivity from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.? Then I know it's homework time and off to bed. So we've built in the parental controls to this app, which means you don't need to be sitting down in front of your PC and connected to your router. You can be able to do this type of activity and this experience from anywhere at any time. So that's the Linksys Smart WiFi app that's built in. And some of the other things you can see here as well, you want to change access to what guests are able to do or guests are able to see on your network. You can do that from here as well.
So, for parents, like kids are staying online. They have iPhones and tablets and even gaming consoles. And especially at night when everyone's asleep, they might get on there. But what can a parent do in those types of situations? Yeah,
it's a great question. And one of the unique things about our line of products, specifically around Linksys Smart WiFi, is we've built applications from our own side with Linksys Smart WiFi, but we also have a large group of developers from around the world that are building apps that work with Linksys Smart WiFi routers. And I'm going to show you an example of one of them. This app is called Device Monitor. And how this works is you log into it using your Linksys Smart WiFi credentials. And what you can see here, this is actually my network back in Toronto. You can see all the devices that are connected to your network. What is offline, what is online is obviously showing up as green or showing up as gray as offline. Now, you might say to yourself, okay, Matt, it's good I can see what's connected, but I want to be able to go into this and look at, let's pick the Sonos device, tell me some details about this device, and set notifications to tell me whenever this device connects to the internet or disconnects. So, perfect example is, we're all asleep, the kids shouldn't be on the Xbox, and all of a sudden I get a text message or a push notification to my cell phone that says, the Xbox Live just came online. I know the kids should be doing the homework or should be sleeping. So you can take it one step further with this app, go to the connection, and disable that internet connectivity. Again, if you can do this from the comforts of your own home, you can do it when you're on the road, business trip, office. If you see a device that's connected that shouldn't be, you can remotely disconnect this connectivity to your network.
What I really like about this is it's so easy. Like most parents have smartphones these days or tablets. And if you can use ordinary apps, you could use this. It's just like literally on, off. It doesn't take any kind of technical skill.
It doesn't really. And that's one of the unique things. And what's great about our platform is we allow these developers to build apps that they feel and we feel are going to be able to simplify things like, how do I manage how long my kids are on the internet? How do I know when my kids are connecting or when they're disconnecting? So again, we've done what we can with Linksys Smart WiFi and built out this great product with our app, but we've also relied and started to build out the community with these third-party developers to give you something like Device Monitor.
Every time I talk to parents, they're always interested when I tell them about this, and they always want to get more information. Where do they go to learn about the Linksys Smart Wi-Fi apps and Linksys routers in general?
Yeah, so I would say you can go to linksys.com or home.cisco.com to find out more. But for those of you that may have a Linksys Smart Wi-Fi account at home, we actually just launched the App Center built directly into the app itself. So if you were to open your Linksys Smart Wi-Fi account, you can learn about all the third-party apps that we have available and that will work on your device. So if you wanted to look at Hit Play, Device Monitor, Block the Bad Stuff, you can easily find it within this app or, of course, on our webpage.
So if you're a parent out there, you definitely want to check out the Linksys routers and their Smart Wi-Fi apps, which are all available on Apple and Android.
Correct.
Matt, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it. I know parents are going to love hearing about this.
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate the time.
Gotta get connected.